Highlight of the day as we move through the week. Here's what's important. A move versus a retracement, because we had it and allowed us to change our mind. A move, what is it, versus a retracement. I'm not going to get into all the details, but move versus retracement. Why is it important to help clean up who you think is in charge and what could happen next? Because that's what we're doing here. We're trying to get good at making predictions, but also we're not always wrong if we're not right. If you make this a right and wrong all the time, there's too much stress and anxiety that goes along with that. But you're not always wrong. The market changed. Now, you are wrong if you are stubborn. The example I gave in the room just moments ago, and I want to repeat it because it's important. If you're watching a baseball game and hey, this pitcher is in control, this team has momentum, all right? That could change. It doesn't mean you were wrong by making that assumption when you made it. Where you're wrong is if you don't recognize that the pitcher started losing his control, walked a guy or two, right? Whatever gave that team momentum started to slip away. If you're not recognizing that transition, then you're wrong. You're not wrong that they had momentum and they lost it. You're wrong if you didn't recognize when they were losing it. And the same thing with the market. I was thinking it was bearish because of this nice move at around 8 o'clock Central. And this was a retracement off that move. Okay. Follow through. We had the open, another retracement, follow through. I thought in here it would chop a little bit, but was destined to get into the 80s in the S&Ps, right? In this particular contract. This goes for any market, by the way. When we rallied a little too much and also had the other indexes on board on this rally, at some point, I don't know where it was, I think it was in here, I said that, first of all, we said down in here, if you were short, cover, because there were some reasons that it could bounce. I just didn't think it would bounce a ton. And so it does bounce, and it starts to bounce, not a ton, but it starts to bounce enough where you start saying, wait a second, is this no longer a retracement of this move? And could this begin the next move? What's a move? A move is possibly the beginning of strength or weakness. In this case, strength. Let me draw that again. This is a move if it's the beginning of some sort of strength. This is the retracement, and this could be the follow-through. And that's what a trend chart or follow-through could start looking like. But you're trying to, is this the move, the beginning of strength? Then this would be a retracement of that move. And then this would be, however it looks, the continuation of this move, showing strength. Retracement is a temporary pause or pullback of a move, right? And then to show that particular follow through in that particular example. Now, when a retracement becomes the next move, so this is the move, you're looking for a retracement, and then all of a sudden maybe it goes too deep, or there's another reason you're like, wait a second, I don't think this line from circle to circle is a retracement of this move anymore. I think it's a new move, which is, in this case, the beginning of maybe some weakness. Know the difference. Understand. I mean, it's one of the early parts of how to read a chart. If you're learning how to read a chart efficiently and effectively, it's one of the first things, one of the early things you should learn. The move versus the retracement. So somewhere in here this morning, it's like, I think this now is a new move, and it's going to be respected. When a move is respected, it means here's the move. It means it's generally going to get respected, meaning there's probably going to be some more upside. There's going to be more follow through. In a day where the volume is good, you get more follow through. That's what makes a market more opportunistic. More prices trade, there's more follow through. On a slow day, it's a tight range. It's just rangy. And if you're trying to trade a slow day like a volatile day, you're in trouble, and vice versa. So it's all about transitions in predictive industries. And that's what this is. And to sharpen your predictive skills, it's not about being wrong. It's about recognizing when there's a change or transition. You can do that with certain chart patterns, but you could also do that when a retracement is now the next or new move.